Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 58 of the Red Force podcast. My name's Untitled. Joining me today is Christian Toledo.
It's a strange week.
Christian, the community is ablaze. Everyone's mad. Everyone's upset.
Now, I notice that you have the world's dirtiest shirt on.
Mate, don't worry about it. Just picked it off the clothesline.
Alright? Holes in it.
For people out there, it's got paint on it, holes in it, old shirt. Just picked it up. We're doing this preemptively, Christian.
Okay.
So, you know how it is now. I was on Dritz's channel this morning.
Yeah.
Roger came in like a wrecking ball after reacting to the chapter. Mm-hmm. Now, perhaps
would you say upset?
I would say unbelievably upset, Christian.
He's all tangled in the wires.
Now, Christian, what do you want to say? Because this might be the first big
real chapter,
real incident that we've been a part of.
That's controversial. We're here for the time fruit, which you know.
I don't think it was that controversial in terms of like
the Straw Hat sinking of the ship, chapter 900. We'll hear
the aftermath of that.
We'll hear.
But do you think this is the most controversial point we've ever been at in a show?
Most controversial point, probably.
How do we want to handle this, Christian? Because I have thoughts, you have thoughts.
I mean, we'll just go through the chapter, and when we get to it, we'll get to it. Because there's a lot of good in this chapter. I don't want it to get...
Sure, it's a fantastic chapter other than the last couple of pages.
I mean, that's an opinion.
So we'll get there.
We'll get to it. But I don't want to undermine...
Now, for the people out there, you know...
This chapter.
We're a podcast that speaks the mind of what we both bring to the table, Christian. Negative or positive, Christian. We're here every week, alright?
Exactly.
And sometimes... we have to dish out the truth. We always dish out the truth, Christian.
Yeah, we always dish out the truth.
Sometimes we have to dish out the harsh realities, alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Now, for the new people out there, you know, we're settling down.
Yeah.
Question corner getting lively.
Getting massive.
Not out of control yet, but we'll
getting close to out of control.
No, I wouldn't say it's close to out of control, because we'll see how long it lasts.
Alright.
I suspect... I don't want to put a limit on it, but I suspect an hour on the question corner is enough. If it goes over an hour, then we're getting a little bit silly.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
I think we'll leave it at that. iTunes, SoundCloud, all options for you. People using it.
What was I going to say?
Listen to these two idiots at work.
Fuck. Oh yeah, fucking webcomics, read my shit. That's my plug.
Christian just puts up a video, you know,
out of nowhere. I gotta find a way.
He's struggling, people.
I gotta find a way.
Go help your boy out.
Help my boy out. Give me rating. Give me views. Just click on shit.
Harshly review him as we're about to do to Oda.
I mean, sure.
All right. Give him all the feedback because he needs it.
Just do it. All right. Just fucking click the link.
Anything else in One Piece land, Christian? Anime was, you know, there's nothing left.
But there's nothing left. They're dropped. They're out of money.
There's nothing left.
They're zero. They're at zero.
Now, Christian, I suspect you're gonna get a little bit lively in the chapter review.
Sure.
So I'm considering turning down your gain.
I think you're gonna get more lively.
I'm not gonna get lively, Christian.
I'm already kind of peaking it just by talking normally.
Sure.
You know.
Well, you know what? We're gonna moderate.
All right.
So. Maybe when you start screaming back away from the mic.
I run the soundboard, you run the mics. So,
yeah.
You know.
We'll see how shall we get into the chapter, Christian?
Yes. Alright. Chapter 931.
Yes.
Soba mask.
Sanji.
First thing we see, a little a little fucking request.
Hey, look, Zeus is in it.
Zeus, Nami, frogs, raining.
I think we'll see that connection for a long time.
Having a good time. And guess who it's from? Can you guess?
Boy, Christian. Is it Skywalker?
No, the Skywalker. I wonder who that is. Could it be Ishiro Oda?
Could it be Ishiro Oda's daughter?
I mean, he's not hiding his name very well.
Okay, he loves Star Wars.
He put an N in front of his name. And he named his last name Skywalker.
So, you know, he's just doing it once.
It's Oda, alright? You can't fool us. Alright, yeah. He's got like 5 in this round of requests.
Not the most interesting request, but...
you know, just Oda wanted to draw. Right. You know? It can't always be Zoro versus Sanji. Right? He gave us.
He did it once.
He gave it to us once. He probably gets that request constantly.
Yeah.
So Oda given us something once. All right. So we open up this chapter. Page 1 is Sanji squaring up. You finally showed yourself, Mr. Soba shop owner.
Yes.
All right. Law, Ben, Engie, who cares about this town? Who cares about the fate of this town?
What happened to Lord's Hippogriff?
What happened to Law? All right. Law, you're a garbage man. Why? Because when you're fighting Hawkins, you say, I don't like to kill.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm a doctor after all. But you're willing to put these people's lives in danger.
He'll fix them up, Christian, but perhaps later. He won't kill them directly.
He won't kill them directly. Sure. What's the difference? That's a, moral...
I want to know...
moral conundrum for you.
If we get a law novel, right?
Yeah. Which we're getting.
Yeah. I want Oda to tell me what has Law done without the Straw Hats.
That's a good point. We know about the Rocky Port incident.
Okay.
That's about it.
Let me know.
Law, as we know, one of the sweatiest mans of the planet.
I think he's so sweaty that he's just he's incapable of making decisions.
Constantly in this situation. Kids getting fucked over by the Straw Hats.
Sure.
Kinda.
Funny.
But the Straw Hats do everything for him.
Christian, the transformation, here we go.
Sanji getting character development first.
Aww.
So he's throwing away his pride to save the people he cares about.
Sure.
Now, when the red suit was introduced, that he had it in chapter 907.
Christian, we expected this speech.
We expected this speech to come at some point.
Yes.
Now, it's coming at a point where the stakes aren't really that high.
Sure.
Which we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Alright? So, what's going on there?
Christian, the thing is with this, right?
Yeah.
It's appropriate for what we expected. It's appropriate.
We expected this moment.
But
are the stakes there to make it
It's
impactful?
not necessarily like a high impact state. But Oda's gone out of his way to explain why the suit makes sense in the terms of the context.
It's going to make more sense later.
He's related the suit back to Sanji's character.
Yeah.
Added a little bit more flavor for
Sure.
Sanji to realize his dream.
Yeah.
It all works. It all makes sense. Everyone's happy. It's cool.
I mean, look, it's time for the, he says putting on the suit doesn't make him part of Germa.
Yes.
Still rejects his family, which is, it's kind of, because is that healthy?
What?
Like rejecting your blood family, leaving it as a hatred.
Christian, you were the number one proponent of Sanji.
I'm getting to it. Right. But the irredeemable scumbags, especially Judge. Now the kids, maybe not their fault. Judge, irredeemable scumbag. Now if Judge is dead, Big Mom killed him. Let's just say that.
Apparently.
And then Reiji takes over. Whoever.
Reiji will take over.
Reiji takes over. Fine. He could be part of Germa because his father's dead. Reiji's a good person.
Alright.
Reiji shows him kindness. Fair enough. But is it healthy to have this kind of grudge for the rest of your life?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. So, him kind of...
We want to see that...
putting it aside.
We thought that resolve was going to come in Whole Cake Island, but it didn't. Or Sanji rejected his father and his brothers.
Now, Germa in Wano.
Possible.
I
can see it.
Where are they? Why aren't they... Why did Big Mom bring them?
Bring everyone in here, Christian.
Did she bring them as hostages? As she did Jinbei. A little bargaining chip for Straw Hat and his friends.
We'll see about Jinbei, Christian. I don't know about that.
Eric doesn't like Jinbei.
How do you like Sanji's little speech here, Christian?
It's appropriate, and we expected it.
Yeah.
It's good to see some character development from Sanji. Alright? Okay, can't pay it off.
A little bit.
Here and there.
Now, is a female thing going to ever change?
No.
That's too far.
It's integral to his character.
Sure.
It's like Master Roshi. Will that ever change? No. Alright? He's who he is.
Hitting a female, Christian.
Oh, hitting a female. If he's willing to throw his pride away for this moment, I want to see what the difference is.
Is it prideful not to hit a woman?
Depending on the situation.
Okay.
There's no hard and fast rules in life. In general...
According to anime viewers, Christian, there are hard and fast rules. Because if you say something, you have to do it.
No one likes, domestic abuse and shit. Don't hit women. It's a fair rule.
Pretty simple.
A woman comes out with your knife, might be fair game.
Kushin's attack.
Maybe you do some Krav Maga. Maybe you disarm the knife.
Now, for people out
CQC
there,
action.
Kushin is a master of CQC.
Alright. I've trained under the...
He's a man who can defeat Yosuke and Johnny, after all.
I've trained under the legendary Big Boss. Yeah. So, you know. Maybe you disarm her. Maybe you don't punch a woman in the face, alright? That's just the burden of being a male, you know.
Okay.
It's part of the rules. Now, in anime land, different story. Not part of the rules. Because women...
Can be as powerful.
Can be as powerful, if not more powerful, than men. Same as real life. I'm not going to deny that. You know. I'm sure some MMA women...
What are we talking about here, Kushin?
You asked the question.
I asked you a simple question.
No, it's not a simple question, because it's a conundrum.
Yes.
Of morals, what it means...
Will Sanji throw away...
Chivalry, whatever that means.
Chivalry for the sake of his crew now?
I don't see why not.
Say if Devon's about to murder Nami,
I can see
would Sanji step in?
I can see him doing something.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe he just saves Nami, you know, without kicking her.
What about the zombie penguin that fights Lola? I mean, save Nami.
That's the interesting
point. What's the situation there, Christian?
But you know, it's not a human.
Okay.
Oh, it's a complicated situation. Sanji, will he hit
He's also already hit Big Mom, so there's question marks.
I mean, some people want to say he hit Zeus, but because of the lightning fist.
All right.
But you know, it's a whole different headcanon debacle scenario.
Headcanon rampant in this chapter specifically as well, Christian.
Exactly. So now we're finally getting transformation. Get a nice, cool page. Sanji transforming.
Pretty standard.
Frankie loving this shit.
Yeah, Frankie had Usopp, Christian. We'll get to that in a minute.
Exactly. We finally get the hype for Sanji. It's been so long.
It's been so long,
Christian. It's been so long.
It's been so long.
Alright. We get the raid suit. It's pretty cool. He's got that hair.
Yeah.
Got glasses, got a Kakashi mask.
He's got everything.
He's got everything.
Sure.
With cool Sanji's back.
Alright.
Alright, we get it. Alright. Sanji, you know, finally looking good. Gotta kick some heads in. That's what we want to see.
Definitely.
Alright. The boys are hyped. Alright? The boys are hyped. Frankie Usopp are hyped.
Sanji looking good.
Law recognizes it from the comic strip. As he is from the North Blue.
How sweaty's Law, Christian?
I don't know that he's sweating in this situation.
He's like, nutty.
He's like, Joma, I know this from the comic strip, the legendary comic strip. Will we get that as a spin-off? Who knows? A lot of questions about Sora. Who is Sora?
I always assumed Sora was Sengoku.
Well, here's the thing, the timeline. Because when did this comic start? Law read it as a child.
At least 20 years ago.
At least 20 years ago.
Sengoku's been around a long time, Christian.
So the comic strip was around before the children were born. So that means there's been multiple generations of Germa.
How old are the German children, Christian? 20?
Well, Sanji's 19, right?
Yeah.
So, how old is this comic strip? No one knows. Because was Sengoku Fleet Admiral 20 years ago?
Well, the Germa's been around a long time as well.
That's what I'm saying.
The Germa Kingdom. Timeline... So the Germa Kingdom could have been
could have been
based on the Germa Kingdom and the lore of that.
Is the raid suit new? Is the emotions thing the only new thing? Or is Judge the originator of the suit?
Judge could have been one of the original family members.
One of the original fucking people in the suit. And his father
was, you know, the captain.
The captain.
But et cetera, et cetera.
It's implied heavily that he's the inventor of the suit. And the gene shit from the flashback with, you know, Caesar and fucking all that kind of shit.
Right.
That we get in Whole Cake Island.
Okay.
So,
people suggested out there that a crazy spin and hilarious moment for Law would be that he is Sora. And that he acts as a captain. He acts as a superhero to mask his edge, Christian.
Are you saying he is Sora or he will become Sora?
There might have been an incident where he pretended to be a superhero. I don't know. That's what I've been reading online.
That's correct.
People making some stuff up.
That's a stretch. All right, but a lot of people read this comic strip apparently, very popular comic strip.
Sengoku is a good option. Otherwise, it's going to be some ancient dude.
Yeah,
I don't think it's anyone we know other than Sengoku.
I know some foreign people obsessed with who Sora is. They want to know this plot point. They want to know who Sora is. Alright, they want to know who the robot is.
Will we find out?
Because you could draw direct parallels with the Germa units and Sanji and the rest of them.
Yeah.
So, who's Sora? That's a question for another day, maybe. Maybe it's a Murky Waters segment.
Okay.
Get some... Or maybe it's the World's Worst Theory segment.
Alright.
Because I've seen some terrible Sora theories. Alright? But, let's move on. Sanji calls himself the Soba Mask. Alright? Frankie Usopp, don't like the name. Pretty lame.
Let us pick it.
I like the name.
It's alright.
It's good. It's a good enough name. Alright. So now, Sanji uses his accelerators to blast off. Patron chomps the building, but he misses Sanji. Sanji slams into page 1 with lightning speed.
Do we see Haki, Christian?
Haki signing? Maybe. Because there's Black Lightning.
Black Lightning around.
Will we ever see hardening from Sanji?
Let me see it, Oda.
We know he has armament.
Well,
will we ever see hardening? That's the question.
We see Haki Lightning.
So page 1's feeling that attack, no blood coming out of that mouth.
Alright.
Page 1, very durable.
He's an
ancient zone. This goes back to my point about the fucking calamities.
They're only going to take a while, Christian.
Because it is a disadvantage for Sanji and Zoro to fight these units. Because they're all about durability, being able to tank damage, attack power, speed. They're all just base fighters. They don't have stupid abilities like Katakuri.
Sanji and Luffy are base fighters.
And they're base fighters. Zoro, Sanji, Luffy. Maybe not Luffy because he's got Snake Man.
I think Law's debatable. I think Zora's debatable to have the stamina. Because we've seen impressive stamina from Zoro.
That's not the point. The point is, they're at a disadvantage to a straight up fight with a brawler. With an Agent Zoan. So they have the base increased stats.
Yeah.
So, I don't understand how Sanji's going to beat Queen on his own.
Well, he's got a durability buff with the suit.
Sure. But we know from...
And Zoro as well, Christian.
It's just crazy to think about. Because, like, if Sanji fought Cracker, like, theoretically all we would have to do is break the biscuits, find a way to get to his real body, hit him once, Sanji wins. Theoretically.
Yeah, but breaking there'll be problems about it.
Because, like, Sanji could cook... Sanji has advantages with an opponent that's like that. Sanji has 0 advantages to an opponent that has every stat increased via Devil Fruit. It's not like the Devil Fruit's an X Factor ability. The Devil Fruit increases base stats, which is a negative for Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro to deal with. You know? Because
Luffy's got a Devil Fruit that increases his durability and shit.
Sure, but look at Luffy versus Rob.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a problem
and
because
it showcases this chapter.
Well, it's a problem because their main things that they are straight linear,
fighting
dudes with just high durability and high strength,
which is not great for the monster trio.
Yeah, because like you could argue
Logia factor.
Cracker's got crazy stuff, but he has
weakness. Right?
There's no real specific weakness when you yourself as a brawler.
With page 1,
fighting a brawler.
Like with page 1 and Sanji, it's literally just power level stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's no like secret weakness because of their Devil Fruit.
Yeah.
It's all just power levels. So it's gonna be a very hard feat for Sanji to beat Queen 1-on-1 or King 1-on-1.
Sure.
Same with Zoro. I don't see how it's gonna be possible.
Yeah.
But back to the chapter. So page 1 cops a hit, no blood. Sanji's attack powers with the raid suit is not even strong enough to damage page 1.
No Diablo Jungle yet, Christian. We relax a little bit on the
but the raid suit.
Attack power.
This is supposed to be a high piece for the raid suit.
Yeah.
So the attack power, not enough to make page 1 bleed out of his mouth.
Yeah. He was bleeding.
And he gets straight back up, goes to his hybrid form, which is...
New hybrid form, Christian.
That hybrid form is hype, alright?
It's a better version of a hybrid form. It doesn't have a stupid human mouth.
He does have a human mouth, but like, it's hidden better because of his Devil Fruit design.
He's got sharp teeth and a big ass jaw. Maybe that's the way his jaw is.
Maybe he's part fisherman, like Jack. Who knows? Maybe he always has sharp teeth.
Yeah, it's different though because like he has a dinosaur jaw. He doesn't have a human jaw. And
he could have because his face is short, right? So you could say that he has a human mouth at a fucking top, whatever. Because there's no scales in the bottom jaw. It's like whatever.
Yeah, but
depends how the colorization looks.
It looks good.
Looks good. Great hybrid form design. Stupid tattoo. Was that always there?
Not on the original form. It's on his.
No, I saw it in the dinosaur form. This chapter, was that always there? Maybe.
I don't know about.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
All right, to that kind of detail. All right. So page 1.
Talk to me about the invisibility, Christian.
All right, Hercules.
Talk to me about the invisibility.
Law gives us the details on the suit.
Yeah.
It gives us the exposition we need. Sanji, black stealth or stealth black.
Yeah.
Has the ability of invisibility, as we can see here. Sanji has accomplished one of his dreams. But it's ironic because it's from his.
Yeah, and he says it's ironic. He realizes the irony, Christian.
It's a strange moment for Sanji.
Hey, look at this, Christian.
Yeah.
Characters that have things about them that are established in the story.
Yeah.
Right, and their emotions of what happened in previous arcs matter.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. I mean, we'll get to Big Mom.
Yeah.
All right. But you can calm down.
All right.
So simmer down a little bit. All right, because we're not there yet. All right. Don't sully Sanji's moment.
All right, we gotta
give Sanji's moment because we finally get the Sanji fight. Kinda. I'm not done yet, but it's happening.
I think the Sanji index still exists, Christian.
It's a fight.
Well, not yet.
This is a fight. This is a fight.
All right, Christian's claiming it's a fight.
I mean,
so this is the thing. People want Sanji to be queen and shit, right?
Yeah. I mean, if
it's acceptable for Sanji to be queen,
yeah,
he should have decimated page 1.
I mean, that's what I was trying to say before.
Yeah, he should have destroyed page 1,
especially with the Raid Suit power up.
Because these dudes not close to calamities,
not at all.
So it's worrying, to say the least.
It's accurate. I wouldn't say it's worrying. It's accurate.
It's worrying for the potential fight, but it's accurate to what we expect from Sanji.
It's accurate for the power scaling that we perceived throughout the entire show.
Yeah.
Straw Hats are kind of weak in this situation. Right? They need power ups. They need training. They need team up fights. They're not strong enough.
Yeah.
Right. You could argue different things with that. Or is that good? Is that bad? That's not the point. We're here now. The power scaling's making sense. That's all I'm saying.
Same effect as now people claim that Sanji's gonna fight Shiryu. I'll add to this, Christian.
Because of the invisibility.
Why would you have two invisible men fight each other?
I mean, it's a cool effect. You could do it. Because Oda's got the invisible effect.
People complain that they can't see what's normally going on in fights.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I don't think it's. I think Zoro's still fighting.
But Sanji realizes his dream, but people ask me, do you think?
What?
Sanji is going to keep the suit and shit like that.
We'll see that. We'll talk about that in the topic of the show. Or not topic of the show.
Question corner.
All right.
We have returned from dinner with the new cam on. Look who's in shot, Christian.
Hey.
She's
going to make mouth noises.
For your viewing pleasure. So there we go.
All right. So,
what were we talking about? Sanji?
We're talking about Sanji. All right. You're trying to big up Big Mom. All right. We'll get to that. All right. Sanji. Got the race suit on. Character development. Being hype. Kicking page 1 around. But not demolishing him. Because page 1 hits back with his own attack. Sending Sanji through 18 fucking buildings. Straight through a billion buildings.
Yes.
Due to the durability of the raid suit, Sanji takes practically no damage. Now
he comments on it.
Yeah. It hurt a bit, but the durability of the suit
is quite good.
Quite good. So Sanji getting that durability upgrade, getting that stealth ability.
Yes.
All good things to come. Alright. Page 1 thinks he's beaten Sanji. Classic villain shit. Oh, I'm gonna take his corpse.
To collect his dead body. Alright, page 1.
To boss Kiroshiro, also known as Napping.
So I guess I report to Kiroshiro, Christian.
They are hyping the shit out of this character.
I guess Kiroshiro put in the order though.
Did he? Yeah, he did.
So
he did. He put in the order. But Kiroshiro has to be like Orochi's right hand man. Napping. Right? Napping has to be Orochi's right hand man.
I can say it.
Now, Zoro versus Napping. Well, maybe.
I still want to see Zoro versus Orochi.
Orochi. Maybe we'll see. Who knows? All right. Is he a goon? Is he not a goon? We don't know.
Who knows?
Now, Sanji flies up into the air. Frankie and Usopp and Law are heading towards Ibisu Town, where Zoro is.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to collide at some point, Chris.
Sanji slams down on assumably page 1.
Yep.
And that's it. That's
he comments that he wants Usopp and Frankie to change the design.
Exactly.
We're going to get a Straw Hat design, Christian. I'm surprised people missed this part.
Are they going to get rid of the bubbles on the shoes? We don't need that.
They're part
Maybe Usopp needs that.
Now, you look at the shoe. You look at Sanji's shoe.
Okay.
More sleekly designed than the Germa. Not as comical. They're not as big. The bubbles aren't as big.
Now, I think that's a recent change with the Germa in general. Because when they reappeared in Hawkeye Island, smaller.
Okay.
So, I think it's a more recent thing Oda did because he realized it was stupid.
Do you think we'll get suits for the Straw Hats?
No.
Usopp
is... It's Sanji's power up.
Usopp is interested, Christian.
He's very interested. Maybe
Frankie's also interested.
Maybe he can incorporate the technology into his fighting style. He's not going to get a braid suit.
What kind of technology?
The floating shit could be some sort of ping pong.
I could see the Sanji squad of Frankie and Usopp and a little sideshow on the Straw Hats.
Because it's fucking Sanji's power up. You gotta lower the hype of the power up if everyone gets it.
Alright. I think it'd be
Frankie.
Christian, we got the mech.
Frankie,
we could have the docking.
We could, but Frankie will get maybe accelerate. Maybe he'll be able to float.
He's interested in the technology as well.
He takes the technology out, incorporates it into his own design. I don't think they're gonna get a suit because the suit's not. It's like weird Germa mystical science.
Yep.
It's not like it's an actual suit you just put on.
Sanji, no doubt, is convinced that they can manipulate this suit.
I mean, if you put the suit on and then they manipulate it and then put it back.
I mean, fucking... what are we talking about? Frankie's a cyborg. I'm sure he can handle this technology, Christian.
It's a weird, like, Terminator T2 technology.
He's making engines out of cola, right? So,
you know, carbonate, whatever. Surely Frankie can work something out here. Sure.
I'm looking forward to seeing the design.
We now head over to Orochi's castle. Orochi just gooning around.
The part that people forget about the chapter.
Having a good time.
Yep.
Alright. Robin is searching for Untitled Poneglyphs. Yes, we wanted to see this. Maybe a little earlier, but we get to see it.
We expected it.
We get to see it. Robin snooping around, trying to find stuff.
There has to be a poneglyph here, Christian.
She gets caught.
By ninjas.
Now.
Is Silver's happy? No.
Are the hype ninjas found?
Christian, is friend of the show Silver's happy? With the ninjas?
No, he's not happy.
Why isn't he happy with the ninjas?
Will he ever be happy?
We've got some cool designs here.
No, he will never be happy with the ninjas.
We got a Wish Cash.
We got Wish Cash. We got weird cowman.
Purpose of these dudes?
Just flavor. The main dude, Fuko. What is it? Fuko Juro.
Yeah.
Alright, the longest name on the planet.
Christian Sweaty.
Sweaty as usual, due to the Japanese names. You know?
Yeah.
So many U's, it's ridiculous.
He's got to wait for the anime for the correct pronunciation.
Yeah. So this guy, leader of the what is it?
Oniwaban?
It is Obi-Wabanshu.
Yeah.
Not the Obi-Waban group from Kenshin.
But we know what it is.
We know the Obi-Waban, the ninja of the Shogun.
All relating to myths and gods in their designs.
Fukurokuju asked Robin to explain herself once and only once.
No, we've all seen we've all seen Soy's video, right? Everyone knows what he looks like.
Looks like a mystical...
The god of...
wisdom... no, it's luck and fortune.
Luck and fortune.
Got a fat head. Got animal ears.
People connecting him to space. Relax a little bit.
He looks a little weird. I'm pretty sure it's just a reference.
Not the strangest design in One Piece.
Definitely not. Alright, you've seen one though?
He says you have one opportunity to explain yourself, and I'm only going to give you one.
Exactly. So, is the Robin Fight Index? Let's go. What's the number? Robin Fight Index. What's the number?
Right now?
Right now.
10%, Christian.
10%. I was going to go 5%.
Too many dudes.
Too many people, but is Robin that broken?
We're starting up.
Is Robin that broken?
To solo like 10 ninjas.
To solo 10 ninjas. And take her rightful spot in the Monster Trio.
In the Monster Trio?
Alright?
Alright, Christian's ready
Kick out Zoro. Alright?
This is an insane...
The real Monster Trio. Alright, Jinbei.
Yeah.
Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy's transcended the Monster Trio.
Sure.
He's now the 5th Emperor.
Yeah.
We take him out of the spot. Alright, the new Monster Trio. Jinbei, Robin, Sanji with the raid suit. As a bit of a meme.
I thought you were going to go Nami.
Nami's not as broken as Robin.
Alright.
Alright, if Robin was actually allowed to do things, maybe she would take her spot in the monster trio.
I don't know about the monster trio, right? Christian. It's a bit much.
Dragon training. Maybe.
Christian. Relax with the monster trio, alright?
Alright, maybe it's a little too high.
But Oda sprinkling the seeds for a fight.
Robin versus Fukurokuji.
Potentially, I'm still not convinced.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure Kumasaki's going to come in and smooth things over.
You mean Hiyori?
Yeah, revealing her plot as a good character, whatever. Alright, I'm sure that's just what's going to happen.
Sure.
Meanwhile, on the beaches of Kuri, Momonosuke and Chopper.
I forgot to get you the soundbite, Christian, but if we had the soundbite, it would be from The Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Here we go. Well, I forgot it because I do the soundbites, so it's my fault. But, you know, Chopper, Momonosuke, Kiku hanging out. You know, training as ninjas. Will Chopper get some ninja skills out of this? Will he be able to use a sword?
Just get to the point, alright?
Something is washed up on the beach. Who could it be? But the one and only. And it turns out she has seemingly lost her memories.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Before we get into this, Christian, let's talk about the logistics.
You get nothing. You lose.
Let's talk about the logistics of how Big Mom actually got into Wano.
Okay.
Because that's also unclear as well.
Well, I talked about this 2 weeks ago, and you said there's no chance that happened. I said, we didn't see her fall down the waterfall, she just fell in water. So she's probably over the waterfall, as to Oda to do a little bit of a distraction.
It's literally
technique.
impossible.
It's not. Alright, I explained this to you many times.
We didn't...
She fell into the whirlpool.
I don't want to draw diagrams and get pieces of objects out to explain, right? Let's just say it's questionable logistics.
She's in Wano.
Alright, she's in
That's all that matters. She has drowned. Alright, some people saying she hit her head, the eye balloon hit her head, and now she's lost her memories. No. She's drowned. No oxygen to the brain damage.
Mm-hmm.
Classic scenario when people drown.
Sure.
Too long underwater. Oxygen depression. Depravity. Brain dead.
No, Christian, I suggest you back off of the mic for this segment.
Oh, I'm not going to get mad. You're going to get mad.
Yeah, Christian. Let's get this out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You agree, right?
Yeah.
That this is contrived.
It's contrived. It is what I like to call a cliche.
Sure.
Or what many like to call a cliche.
Now, people out there already coming to, the Oda Defense Squad, you morons, you don't know how to write a story, let Oda do what he wants, etc., right?
I mean, that doesn't work on me.
That's fair game.
That doesn't work on me.
Sure, we write scripts here.
We write scripts here and there. We know how writing works.
Alright. Now,
I am trepidatious.
Talk to me. Just forget about the headcanon and what's going to happen, right?
Okay.
Because that could all lead to good stuff. We all agree on that. The potential...
Do we? Do we all agree on that? Because I don't think we do.
I think, based on my conversation with Roger,
okay.
I mean, Dritz...
Joy
Boy's on board because his headcanon's coming right. So ignore him.
Okay.
Right?
Just ignore him, okay.
King's not on board. Right?
Okay.
But the rest seemingly are on board with the results and where this potentially might lead Big Mom as a character and her development, right?
Yes.
Everyone's fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's not the issue. That's not what we're talking about.
What's the issue, Eric?
I want to talk about the nonsense that is Amnesia itself and how it relates to Big Mom.
Okay.
All right? Because we need to explain why this is bad.
Right? I mean, you can explain why
we need to explain why this is bad in terms of writing.
I'm not convinced that it's bad writing.
We need to... But we need to explain. You know why? You know why it's bad?
Right. Go first.
Because, first of all, Oda brings Big Mom in early. Right?
Yep.
Unnecessary.
Sure.
We don't need to do it.
Sure.
But he's here. But she's here.
Okay.
She wants to murder Luffy.
Yes.
Right? Because of the actions of what he did in Whole Cake Island.
Yes.
And that entire arc that lasted some 70 chapters.
Yes.
Alright? I'm going to defeat your Big Mom, I'm going to beat your Big Mom, the wedding cake, etc., right?
Mm-hmm.
The Katakuri fight. The saga that we went on.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
We saw it. Alright?
Yeah. What's the point?
Also, Big Mom has a relationship with Carter that seems rocky and unstable.
Rocky? Is that a pun on the Rocks Pirates?
Sure. Rocky and unstable, Christian. We, as the viewers, ask, right? How is this Big Mom and Carter thing going to play out?
Yep.
And how does Big Mom arrive on Wano? How does this Big Mom and Straw Hat situation play out? And how does Wano not get absolutely obliterated in the process, right?
Yep.
How does the family react?
Sure.
But the family's not involved with Big Mom.
She's not here. They're not here yet, yeah. What's the point?
Alright, we went through all this with Big
Yes,
Mom.
we did.
We developed this character. We have all these narrative threads
Yep.
that Oda set up.
Okay.
And then we arrived to Wano, right?
Yeah.
Big Mom's here. We're all excited.
Okay.
What does this mean for the story? What does this mean for the arc?
You get nothing. You lose.
And then we arrive on this chapter, Christian.
Yep.
And all the things Oda went out of his way to set up, right? The relationships between Kaido, the relationships of what happened with Luffy and the Straw Hats, right? Instantly get thrown out of the window. For now. Right? To perhaps justify things that might be good. Right? But how could you throw away all the work you've done, right? To establish his character and who she is and what she's about, right? So cheaply and so brashly. And it's the easiest way to do it.
Here's my
It's the cheapest way to do it, Christian. Because you're ignoring the context of how Big Mom is supposed to react to the situation at hand.
There's no ignoring of context.
Oda's ignoring the context by giving her amnesia and wiping the slate clean.
Oda has strapped a cross to his own back for no fucking reason.
Oh, it's a massive target.
It is not.
Huge target.
It is not the easy way out. It is the insanely difficult way out. It's not easy. Oda, think about it this way. Alright? As you said, Oda introduced Big Mom early into the arc. The chapter later, she loses her memory. Effectively,
Yes.
slate cleaned. Now, to actually pull this off effectively, and well, it's going to take a massive amount of effort and work.
Huge.
Where instead, Oda could have took the easy way out and not had her in the arc at all. And she turns up at the end.
Sure, Christian.
That's the easy way out. This is the most difficult way Oda could have done this.
No, it's not the most difficult way. I disagree with that.
It is.
Because what I just said, basically, we have all these connections that set us with the Straw Hats and Kaido, right?
Big Mom could be rampaging through Wano right now. Kaido getting upset, whatever.
But that's basic. Aside from, the portrayal of Big Mom is an absolute meme at this point, right?
She's getting memed, alright? We all know that.
An Emperor of the Sea, this massive hype piece that the community's put on ourselves. Oda's hyped them up.
Well, get ready for Kaido to get memed, because he's already been memed, and I'm sick of this fucking statement.
Sure.
Kaido has been memed,
but Christian,
not equally as much as Big Mom, but as much as Big Mom.
Am I upset with the power scaling, the stature of an emperor?
Stature of an emperor.
Not necessarily.
Really. Okay. You're upset?
I'm upset on how... Christian, would you use this plotline?
I would use it for an antagonist for character development reasons. I want to use it and the characters around those people, how they would react to that situation.
Would you?
Because the plot... No, let me go to the plot. The whole point of amnesia and storytelling.
Yes.
It is so the characters can rediscover themselves in a fresh new light. Because they don't have the burden of their past on them.
Okay.
That's the point of an amnesia plotline. Right? To work out who they can trust, who they are truly themselves, to remove the baggage of the past, alright? How other characters, treat them, how other characters need to protect them because now they're vulnerable. It's an interesting concept. Is it a cliche concept, and do people fuck it up all the time? Yes. Do people do the same thing with time travel? Yes. But has Oda fucked that up yet? No. So put down your pitchforks, put down your torches, and go home.
No.
Because when... What do you think is going to happen? That she's an ally with the Straw Hats, bada bing, bada boom. whatever.
Yep.
Alright? You gotta argue that the execution is not good.
Christian, this is the thing, right?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, this plot line is not necessarily
I want
bad.
the actions of Kaido and Luffy
to
directly influence Big Mom, right? To change her mind. Right? And Oda's gone, it's too difficult to go through those waters.
No, it's not
I'm going to erase her mind.
No.
Start again.
No, it's not too difficult at all. Because we already have plot points to get Big Mom off Luffy's tail. The cake. She doesn't know Sanji made the cake. I'm
talking about the cake, Christian. Because Oda's clearly going for a 360, not a 180 turn on Big Mom.
Or you could say her original state.
The uncorrupted version of
Big Mom.
Which is whatever.
But here's my problem. We could have had this ally with already the plot points within the story.
We could have, Christian. And I don't know why we didn't.
The wedding cake. You know, Sanji made the wedding cake. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know what they did for her in her dire need, in her straight. They're not responsible for the chateau falling over, and that wasn't their fault.
I mean, the whole situation's their fault.
Sure, but they started it. Whatever. But do you think that Oda could have taken the way easier route and just had her ally with the Straw Hats without doing anything, any extra work?
Yes, Christian. And I don't know,
but he didn't.
Wouldn't it have been a better option to go? The cake actually did something. Is that the better option?
Sure. We also have Pudding with her memory shit.
Okay.
There's already plot points within the story to solve this. Alright? No, already plot points within the story to solve this.
I think Paige is getting upset because you can feel the energy in the room.
Alright?
She's gonna. I feel like she's gonna lose it in a minute.
Alright. She's getting angry. Yeah. So, you know, better take care of it. We're getting interrupted.
Constantly this
episode.
No. Now, Christian, we're back. Alright?
We are back. We're stuck with this Big Mom plot.
So but you understand the trepidation, the anger, and the rage.
Sure, I get it. This exactly reminds me of the time, merely 3 months ago. Maybe even less.
With the time fruit?
Well, you were equally as upset at the time fruit existing. And where's that anger now? Nowhere.
Still in the back of my mind, Christian.
Alright, nowhere. So, let's just...
It's still unnecessary.
Relax. The reason why I'm not upset is because it makes no sense for me, for Oda to do this, without having massive... massive plans for Big Mom. If this was Luffy's about to fight Big Mom, and then she gets bonked in the head and she has amnesia, I get it. Like, they're about to square up, Luffy can't win, a meteor falls from the sky and hits Big Mom in the head, she now has amnesia.
Alright.
I get it.
So, basically what it comes down to is, you accept it.
It's a cliche thing.
It's a part of the plan.
But it's all part of Oda's plan. Because of the reasons we've said.
It's unacceptable for the reasons why I brought up. Alright?
That's such a big word, though.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. At what standard are we
Because you can't wipe the slate clean of the mess you made.
It's not clean.
The mess you made
it's not clean.
Was messy.
The problems are still there. People know about this situation. It's not clean at all. It's even more messy now. It's even more messy.
No, because they don't have to deal with another emperor at this point. As an antagonist.
Do you think they were going to anyway?
Christian, now it's like... Let's meme Big Mom even more. Like, alright, so...
As I've said multiple times. As we've seen with Sanji. You go, you bash the character, and then you redeem them. Very simple concept. You get them at their lowest point, and then you redeem them. Obvious. Writing 101. That's what Oda's clearly doing here. Oda wants to make Big Mom into the best character she can be. And to do that, we need character development. We need all these kinds of things. Oda chose to do amnesia. We've already discussed why it can be good. What kind of sort of concept that is to explore. I mean, Oda wanted to explore this concept. That's why it's in the story. He's not just going to have it there for it to do nothing. And just be a reason why Big Mom doesn't attack. It's a clear whole point that Oil is going to...
How do you see this is going to play out? What's your thinking?
My thinking is Chopper realizes she has amnesia. His duty as a doctor is going to kick in or some shit. He has to treat her or whatever. While that's happening, the Big Mom's crew gets back on the shore. Chopper cures her, whatever. The crew realizes what Chopper's done for the crew, for Big Mom. And they start to think about sort of giving up the chase on Luffy and his crew because of the things they've done for the crew. Now, in that moment, Sanji could reveal he made the cake. Chopper has cured Big Mom of her, amnesia, of her dire need. He saved her. And then the crew could be like, yeah, fine. Could got Katakuri come in and be like, Luffy's respectable. I respect Luffy as a captain.
Christian, what's the end result? Give me the result. I'm not looking for what's happening.
End result, probably going to be an ally.
For what? To take on Kaido? Because it's too easy.
Because here's the thing. Well, why is Big Mom here to take out Kaido? She's not here to take out Kaido. She has no beef with Kaido.
No.
So why would she help Luffy take him out? There's no reason for it. Unless Kaido goes in there and nukes her entire crew. There's no reason.
If Big Mom fights Kaido and Luffy
there is zero reason for her to fight. There's no motivation for her to fight Kaido.
Well, they're attacking my friends, Christian. Because of Luffy and shit. If Big Mom fights Kaido, it'll be a bloody brutal fight, right? And Kaido, if he wins, will be severely depleted and injured.
Yeah.
Because they're both Emperors, Christian. Right?
Yeah.
Luffy comes in and wins with Kid and all the crew. Is Luffy going to earn his place as a Pirate King at some point?
I would like for that to happen.
Is Luffy going to earn his title? Because when he got his title, we stated the purpose of that was for him to prove himself to the world that he is indeed the 5th Emperor.
Yes. But he's still going to beat Kaido in a tag team. He's not 1v1ing him. He's not 1v1ing Kaido.
Yes, but is Big Mom on top of that too easy?
Too much.
It's too easy.
It is too easy. Now, I don't understand the motivation for Big Mom and her entire family. Because the family doesn't have amnesia.
Yep.
As far as we know.
Okay.
Right? Maybe Pudding came in there.
Maybe they're all dead.
Maybe they're all dead. There is no reason for her and her entire family to fight Kaido.
Talk to me about Albath. Where does this put your head cannon on Albath?
Here's my problem.
What about Luffy fighting Big Mom at some point? What's the story?
Maybe Big Mom abandons Wano at this point. And then they cross paths yet again at Albath. And Luffy interferes with that, ruining her plan with the Giants yet again. And that's the final straw, and then they fight. Because this situation could change Big Mom for the better.
Okay.
And then she goes out to maybe get her alliance back with the Giants. Because, she's changed or some shit.
Yep.
She goes to the Giants, and after Wano, Luffy's there, and then Luffy fucks shit up for her, and she gets mad, and then they fight.
Alright.
But Big Mom in the war, I just don't see her motivation. I don't see her and her family's motivation to do that.
Because their original motivation was to kill Luffy.
Why is Perospero going to help Luffy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need Katakuri there to convince the members.
Why is Smoothie going to help Luffy? Big Mom has amnesia, whatever. That's the plot that we're dealing with. She's going to help the Straw Hats in some way.
Yep.
But is this the way to get the Straw Hats to the Fire Festival? Big Mom dips out of the story for the Fire Festival just before it. She gets her memories back. They reconcile. She leaves Wano, and then the battle happens. Is this Hale, the protector, so Kaido doesn't just fuck Luffy up and whoever?
Yeah.
Fly in there with his dragon form and blast everyone apart. Is this the reason? Is this how it's going to happen? What do you think of that theory? Big Mom here, all the way up to the fire, like the day before the Fire Festival, she gets her memories back, she gets everything back, everything's resolved. Then we were allowed to have the pre-dinner party. We have with Big Mom and her family.
This is basically the problem, right? It was impossible for Big Mom to be an ally until now.
Well, we knew it might happen. Yeah. We said allyship possible. Now, the problem with Big Mom being in the final battle is her motivations. She has no motivation to be there. Like, it's not like Carter went to Whole Cake Island and blew up her castle and shit.
She's only there because of Luffy.
She's only there because of Luffy. And if that is resolved, what's the point of her participating in this war? Will she then leave Luffy and his crew to deal with Kaido?
Yes.
That way, we get valuable intel on Kaido via Big Mom. Big Mom becomes our friend, kinda. Right? She tells us about Kaido, the past, the Rocks flashback. Alright? We have our giant feast with Jinbei. Because we get Jinbei back, because Big Mom gives him back.
Yep.
As a gem, whatever. We have the giant feast with the whole crew. Before the battle, Big Mom leaves. Goes back to her territory. Final war. Big Mom's not in the final war. So then, everything works out. What do you think about that?
Possible, Christian.
And Big Mom's here right now, so Kaido just doesn't fuck everyone up.
You could have them fight. You could have it could have been a multitude of things, Christian. I just don't like it. It's just like whatever, you know.
That's where my head canon's at right now, because that one thing of Big Mom's motivations is unclear, of why she would help Luffy defeat Kaido. It's unclear, completely.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
All right.
Are we done with that? Are we done with the Big Mom stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Reviews.
I enjoyed the Sanji stuff.
Sanji stuff was good.
Sanji finally got his moment.
Yes.
Got to see the hype raid suit. Got to see him kick page 1 around. Realistically, power scaling on point. Good to see. Now, Robin stuff, interesting. Where's it gonna go? Could I take it? Could I leave it? Yeah. Because, like, that just had to happen. It's fine. The Big Mom stuff, definitely interesting. Kind of annoying. Cliche. It's got to bring it down.
No.
To a 6.5. I'd say.
Christian, 60% of the chapter was good. Right?
Alright.
Therefore, it gets a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm not going to go ridiculous, Christian. Alright? I'm not going to give it a 2.
Alright? Because there's still value.
Because Sanji was high quality.
That's true. Alright? I can't believe... What? And how ironic that the chapter where Sanji finally gets his glory is sullied by this plot development.
Someone's like, oh, it does it on purpose. Now, if next week Big Mom instantly remembers who she is, trolled the entire community once again.
Oda fucking lit us up.
Oda lit you up.
Alright.
And I'll be happy, Christian.
Oda just went like this.
You triggered my trap card!
Destroyed.
If it happens, I'll be ecstatic.
Alright, but that's probably unlikely.
But, you know.
So, that's where it is. That's where it's at.
Predictions for next week, Christian.
Predictions. We need more information on this Big Mom plotline. I know you're not going to like it, but we need it. Alright? You can't just drop this plot point and have nothing to do with it.
Sanji, will that resolve? And will we ever see Luffy again?
I think the end of the chapter is just Sanji beat page 1. Like, page 1 is a bloody pile.
Alright, and what? Drake turns up?
That's the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
Sanji beat page 1 to a bloody pile. Maybe we get to see Zoro and the crew reunite. Maybe we get to see Luffy again, finally. Maybe we get to see Kaido react to Big Mom in Wano. What's going on there? Who knows? Who knows what's happening? Yeah. Again, we have no idea. Kurosaki, help with Robin, possible. Zoro, yeah, already said that.
Yeah. Next week, we'll have Mr. Morja on the show.
We will.
Assuming everything goes to plan.
Yes.
So we'll get his input on his Big Mom theory because it's looking shaky at the moment.
Right? Should be defeated in Wano.
Yes. But for a stepping stone for Luffy specifically to fight Kaido.
I mean, how are you going to use an Emperor as a stepping stone to fight another Emperor?
Sure.
On the same level. You know.
It's looking shaky, real shaky now.
Okay.
So we'll see what he has to say.
Yep.
All right. What's the next thing of the question?
How strong is Shanks? How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks the Go King.
That's what it is.
But there are people out there who think Kaido's the strongest. Who think Dragon's the strongest. Who think Alkaid, the sweatiest man on the planet,
So sweaty.
Who think Aimu's the strongest.
Never.
But they're all incorrect because Shanks is the strongest. He's the good king. Now every week we come with 100%
100%.
factual information that Shanks is the strongest.
Yeah.
Now, this week's information. Shanks is so strong, he can never get amnesia, as his memory is the universe itself. Shanks is the strongest.
Shanks
the God King. Now,
Shanks being able to swim coming into play.
This
week, Christian.
The kryptonite of water.
Yes. Right. What's the next, Christian?
Topic of the show: good power-ups.
Alright.
Now, read the topic of the show. Did Eric read the topic of the show this week?
No, absolutely not.
You just trusted that I had one.
Yeah.
Alright. Got a few notes here.
Give us the notes, Christian.
First of all, what are the types of power-ups we see in media? Alright? The training power-up. E.g. Kaioken Gear 2. Training power-ups.
Alright. Acceptable.
The secret unlock. Super Saiyan.
Okay.
Classic example. Then we got the team up power up. Naime Luffy. Spirit Bomb. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
And then we got the forbidden OP power up, but then I lose my power. Ichigo and God.
Absolutely forbidden.
And then we got the weapon upgrade / mastery, you know, Zoro, Bleach, that kind of stuff. That kind of upgrade.
What about the friendship upgrade?
And power up. That is off the list because that is abysmal, and we don't talk about Fairy Tail here.
Alright.
Alright?
I mean, it happens in some other shows as well.
We don't talk about the friendship power up because it makes no sense.
Is Super Saiyan a friendship power up, Christian?
No, it's a secret unlock because of the law.
The law is there before he gets it.
Exactly. The law's there. It's a secret unlock.
Okay.
Alright, you could also talk about... so, what makes a good power up? Alright, what makes a good power up? Needs to have a hype design.
Always hype.
Always need the hype design.
Yes.
Super Saiyan hype. Alright?
Beautiful. The original hype.
Super Saiyan's the original hype. Gear 2, hype. Sure. Gear 4, hype.
Yeah.
Diablo Jumbe, hype. Alright?
Ashura,
kind of hype. Right, well, you know, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. You know?
Monster Point
hype. You need to have the transformation be hype, look hype. Has to be hype. Now, it has to be meaningful in some way to the character. E.g., I trained for this. This is my extending my power. I'm doing this. I'm using this to save my friends. I'm using this for other reasons.
Yes.
Has to relate to the person. Has to be impactful to the story. Otherwise, it's meaningless. Alright? Now, let's talk about these power-ups and where people go wrong.
Alright.
The training power-up can never really go wrong. Unless it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Where they jump like 10 levels. Alright? You can maybe say that about Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power. 40 minutes of training, 2 power-ups. What the fuck's up with that? A little ridiculous. A little unbelievable. The whole point of power-ups is to balance the fine line between excitement, hype, and believability.
Yes.
You don't want to go over that line. Because if it's too believable, it's not exciting.
Yes.
And if it's too unbelievable, you get annoyed.
You get blood red mad.
Now, the secret unlock needs so much setup that it's almost
a foregone conclusion.
Like the Super Saiyan.
Yes.
How many times did they need to drop Super Saiyan, the lore,
The
all that stuff?
Super Saiyan, I'm going to unlock it, Vegeta trying to unlock it.
Yeah, and then Goku unlocks it. Yeah. It's telegraphed, it's explained, so when it happens, you know what it is.
Yeah.
The secret unlock that isn't explained is what we call an arse pull.
Yes.
And we don't like that.
No, we don't.
We don't like arse pulls.
Definitely don't like that.
Right? We don't like the secret power-up that was never explained before or hinted at.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Right?
But then we get a flashback.
After.
Yeah.
To explain it.
Oh.
No.
How convenient.
A little bit of a Deus Ex Machina, a little bit of an arse pull. Or we don't like that. The forbidden power-up that is OP, but I lose my power.
Stupid.
Always bad.
Always bad.
Never do it.
Awful. Because we know they're getting their power back.
Because unless the series is ended,
my guy.
Unless they actually kill themselves, like Majin Vegeta.
Yes.
But that's a sacrifice power-up. That's different. That's kind of the same thing. But he's doing it for reasons, and he actually kills himself, which is admirable.
Yes.
All right, put away his pride, did all that stuff. That's the only good. That's the only good.
You have to follow through. You
have to follow through on the never getting his powers back or death. If you don't follow through,
garbage.
Fucking garbage.
Yeah.
All right. But the Might Guy thing's. Yeah, Might Guy is the perfect example.
God. People want to.
Gone. Horse shit.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of people defending this.
Okay.
It's not defendable. Never explained before. Maybe you could say, oh, fucking Biscuit does it. Kind of.
Yeah.
But she's shrinking herself down to a child form. That's the opposite,
Christian.
It's the opposite. And she's already at that power level.
Yes.
So, no. Bullshit.
Okay.
We don't like it. Ichigo, at the middle of Bleach. I use this ultimate attack, kill the most OP villain of all time.
Now, what are the pitfalls people go into to try and defend? Is it the hype factor
because
that blinds people?
We'll get to that. We'll get to the fucking... The rule... The only golden rule of power-ups, really.
What would you call Sanji's, Christian?
That's a weapon mastery upgrade.
Okay.
Weapon/mastery upgrade.
Alright.
As we see with Zoro when he gets a new sword.
Yep.
Sanji has a new weapon with the raid suit. He's not really sure how it works. He gets a little bit of a power boost, but it's not the maximum hit. It's to master it.
Yeah.
Perfectly acceptable. I don't see any problem with that.
Okay.
Now, the friendship power-up. Should never happen.
Okay.
You never do the friendship power-up. You know why?
Why?
Because it makes no sense.
Okay.
Unless you're like, friendship is a mystical force within the universe. Now, character death leading to power-ups. Someone getting extremely desperate, extremely emotional. Kind of not a friendship power-up. Because if the difference between that and a friendship power-up is, a friendship power-up is just like, I have to protect my friends, I one-shot the villain.
Yeah.
Someone dies, someone gets lit up, alright, fair enough.
Would you argue it has to be one of the other situations as well to trigger that situation?
Exactly, you can't have just a random fucking friendship power-up with no other, training, secret unlock, something else. You know?
Yep.
Now, the secret, we already talked about, yeah, basically, don't do the forbidden power-up, that's OP, but then I lose my powers. Because that barely ever works, unless the character actually dies.
You gotta follow through.
You have to follow through and kill the character.
Yes.
You have to follow through for that to work. Now, the only real rule that actually matters is, does the hype overpower the arse pull? That's all that really matters.
Okay.
Because you can say all power-ups are arse pulls at some point. You know? Sure. Why was it just mentioned in chapter 1?
Why didn't he use this earlier in the fight?
Yeah.
Etc, etc.
So, what you have to do is, does the hype overwhelm the arse pull?
Yes.
That's what you have to imagine. So, your thoughts on power-ups and what makes a good power-up. What is your favorite type of power-up? The training, right? It has to be the training.
It's got to be the training, Christian.
The training means that the power-up is earned. It's been worked for.
Sure.
Alright, but then you get the questions of why don't you use this earlier in the fight. All those kinds of nitpick questions.
Yeah.
I don't mind the secret unlock, but it has to be set up.
Yeah.
It must be set up way before the incident. Lore, people talking about it, all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, arse pull.
Now, Christian.
Yeah?
Do you think the hype factor overrides the gone? situation.
In some people's minds, it does.
Okay.
But I'm not fooled.
Okay.
I'm not blinded by the hype. Alright? I'm not blinded by the hype of Gon's adult form transformation. Because it's utter bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright? It comes out of nowhere. He doesn't deserve it. He beats a... It's like Luffy pre-time skip. Right? Beating an admiral.
Ace died in his arms.
Exactly.
He could have sacrificed to the Haki gods, Christian. To the Dolphin gods.
Insane. These ants were stronger than pretty much every human on the planet.
Yeah.
So they're top 10 of the verse easy.
Okay.
And Gon, not even top 100 in strength, beats him because of the bullshit power up.
Yeah.
Right?
But
don't piss me off with the bullshit power up.
Many people's mind, the hype overwhelms, Christian.
In many people's minds, it does. Doesn't work on me.
Okay.
Right? Now, Gon has lost his powers.
We're gonna talk. What would Toriko be, Christian, with the third demon? Is that a secret?
That's secret unlock.
Yeah.
That's secret unlock. Because we see the demons all the time.
We see the 3 demons at some point, Christian.
We see all the demons.
Drop little hints, Christian.
The fruit demon is a concept that exists.
Yes.
Secret power up. Secret unlock.
I think Toriko handles powers pretty well because it's a bunch of stuff, right?
It's like a video game.
Yeah, you eat the stuff,
you get the power.
Simple.
You worked for it. It's kind of training.
Yeah.
Because you had to get the thing.
Yeah.
You got the thing.
You don't need Saiyan DNA.
You don't need Senju DNA.
You don't need Haki blooming in battle.
I mean, the Haki blooming battle is just training.
Yeah. But you don't need those mechanisms because your mechanism for food is already pretty strong for the power up.
It's a good mechanism.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's an easy concept to understand. Now, when we get to food luck and warp kitchens, it gets a little shaky. Gourmet energy, a little shaky. But yeah, that's it for the topic of the show.
Right.
Favorite, kind of, what's a good power up? What's a bad power up? Put it in the comments. What's a bad power up? What's a good power up?
Right.
I think we
It's time for the power scale, Christian.
So speaking of fucking power scale, let's go.
Now I gotta pull it up, Christian.
Yes.
So what do you got for me this week, huh?
Well, we were going down the list of, Skypiea characters.
Sure.
CP0, CP9. But
what do we got?
Do we have... Do we have Mondor? I'm pretty sure we do. I want to say we do.
I don't think we have Mondor, Christian.
Do we have Mondor? No, we don't have Mondor. Mondor of the Chala family.
What are we supposed to do with this character, Christian?
Devil Fruit.
That's all we got.
Enraged Army. He's kind of a big head on honcho in the Big Mom family.
Okay.
Haki, questionable. Right?
Combat ability, questionable.
Always. Combat ability, not questionable.
Alright.
Uses guns. Uses his books. Can trap you in like a weird dimension.
The weird dimension is out of control.
Alright, can shoot you with bullets. He's a gunman.
How are we supposed to place this man on the power scale?
It's hard. It's a hard one. I'm not going to deny that.
Give me somewhere to start. We're gonna have
Traps
to go
and confuses Luffy. In the Enraged Army. Has the speed and skill to trap Luffy within his book world.
Okay.
So he's got that on his. He's got the speed. He's got the strategies.
People could argue that Luffy was distracted by multiple enemies.
Factual, but he's got the speed to keep up with Luffy's
actually caught off guard. Not a meme.
I mean, he got lit on fire by Opera's cream bullshit.
Yep.
And then he got sucked into the mirror world, the book world, right?
Yeah.
So Mondor, he's trusted enough to run a prison in the Big Mom family. He's a trusted member.
Okay.
Would you say what kind of clout does that give you? Because
he's kind of the tactician as well.
He's a tactician. He's a smart character. Oda said he could be a main antagonist of an arc.
Cocky?
With his power.
Cocky though.
Cocky gets triggered.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget about that. So, would he be able to beat
Jesus
a pacifista?
What's going on over there?
Some strange things. Right? Would he be able to beat a pacifista? Do pacifistas have thoughts?
Example of his firepower though.
He only shoots guns.
What am I
He's
supposed
a gunman.
What am I supposed to do with that?
He has his book world, which has physical effects on your body.
Do you think you could beat a pacifista with books and bullets?
Well, here's the thing about snipers. They have to be strong at some point. Read your ass up.
Is he a sniper?
He's got a gun. He fights with a gun.
That's true.
That's all we have with Montour. Now,
strange body.
He's a New World veteran of the Big Mom Pirates.
Bounty, Christian. Do we know the bounty? Unknown, perhaps.
Unknown bounty. Not sure about the bounty.
Yep.
I'm thinking Montour. He's doing the research. We're getting live research on the podcast. So, I'm going to think Montour's around the mid-tier. Treble, Judge, Diamante.
29th son of the Charlotte family, Christian.
Yes.
30th child at all. Minister of cheese. He's a minister.
He is a minister. I already said that.
Now, can we get age and stats, Christian? Age 30.
Yep.
All right, not
that old, not that young.
38, rather.
Yeah, he's pretty old then. Yeah.
I can't see a bounty.
No bounty mentioned.
To be mentioned, Christian.
I'm thinking mid-tier for Montour.
Just because of the book world?
Because of the book world and the clout that he has within in the Big Mom family.
Okay.
The Devil Fruit Brokenness, he's got guns, surely he can take out fucking Dorian Broggie with his book bullshit, and Mr. 3 can do it with his wax
the One
bullshit.
Piece wiki claims clout that he withstood Big Mom's Haki burst.
I mean, if you're in mid-tier, you should be able to handle that. So, that's not really a feat. It's not really a feat.
Alright.
So, we're going to go...
Mid-tier.
I think mid-tier is good. Because if we go high mid, he has to compete with Eneru. I think EGG could beat him. Yeah, Frankie beats him with a show. Yeah. Capone beats him. He's not at that level.
Yep.
I'm going to say mid-tier.
Now, Christian, watching the anime.
Yeah. He's at least on the level of the Cream Brothers.
Okay.
At least.
Alright.
Alright.
I want to talk about the fuse couplets.
How am I supposed to fucking do this? How are we supposed to scale this?
Beat Ichiji.
Beat
How did
all of
Ichiji
them.
on the ropes, Christian?
No, beat all of them.
Crazy Devil Fruit ability.
No, I'm vetoing this.
Vetoing this. Right.
Because
Christian, right, I'm getting
we just found out the information.
Do we have Aladdin?
Aladdin?
Yes, as some would say.
Aladdin.
Let's see if we have Aladdin.
We might.
Is Aladdin acceptable?
Aladdin, yeah, fine. It's acceptable.
What Aladdin, Christian?
Secondhand man, and the Fisherman Pirates.
Sure.
Been on the seas for a long time. A big bounty, if I remember correctly. Alright. Eric checking the wiki.
Getting the stats up.
Getting the stats up for Aladdin. Clashed with Oven in the Big War. Master of Fisherman Karate. Alright? Can control the waves. Now, he has a fish. He's a merman. So that might detract points for land battle.
Sure.
Alright, but do we have a bounty?
I can't see a bounty here, Christian. No bounty to be seen.
I thought he had a bounty. But anyway, he's a big boy. He's now the captain of the Fisherman Pirates.
46.
He's 46 years old. He's got the clout. He's been on Fisher Tiger's crew. He's the doctor of the crew.
He is the doctor.
Fisherman Karate on lock, you would assume, because he fought with Oven. If you don't have Fisherman Karate,
he clashed with
Oven.
All right, what do we have to say about Aladdin? Second-hand man. Djembe.
Yep.
Clash with Oven. Merman. Really big.
Yep. Big boy. Now, is he beating Pacifista? Or
He's
Wonders?
got the Fisherman Karate he's got the Trident.
He does have the Trident, but he is a merman, which means bad maneuverability on land. Not great for him.
Water, though.
Yeah, but, we have to take both into account.
Okay.
So, I don't know about Aladdin. Apparently he's hype. Could clash with Oven.
Okay.
Has the firepower to at least block Oven and stop Oven.
They were fighting Christian in that battle.
Sure. But I don't know what that means. He has the water advantage. What do you think? Aladdin? 2 hard ones this week because
does Aladdin beat Hody Jones? We'll go Fishman versus Fishman.
Does Aladdin beat Hody Jones? I haven't seen anything from Aladdin to prove that he could beat Hody Jones. I think he beats Pacifista. Does he beat Urashima with his Fishman Karate? How good is his Fishman Karate? Because if he's tangoing with Arvin a little bit, surely he beats Urashima.
Where do we put Arvin, Christian?
Arvin's in the low high. Obviously.
Okay.
Now, Enderu destroys him. Obviously.
Yes.
Oz, destroy. The Germa, yeah. Pedro, yeah. See, yeah, he doesn't belong in high mid. Alright, he just doesn't belong there. Because we don't even know if he has Haki.
Yeah.
We don't know much about him. So I'm going to say...
He's a veteran, though.
Veteran of the Seas. Clash with Oven. Alright?
So strong enough to clash with Oven.
Hadrudin has actual feats. Yama, yeah. I don't know, for me, it's between middle and low mid. For me. That's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking?
Kind of the same boat here, Christian.
Because I could go either way. Because I don't think...
Does he beat anyone in middle? Does he even have a standard chance? What do you think about Monet, Christian?
No Haki, assumably. But Fishman Karate has that deal with Karate,
yeah.
He might be beating the Sphinx if he has the firepower, but he doesn't have the land speed to fight these people. I think Kobe's beating him. Shirahoshi's definitely beating him. Peckham's beats him. He's got Haki. He's going to have to be low mid.
Low mid it is, Christian.
It'll be low mid for Aladdin, because there's nothing to really talk about Aladdin. He clashed with Oven, maybe. He's got Fishman Karate. He's been on the seas for a long time. Now the captain of the Sun Pirates. If he becomes a Grand Fleet member, fits perfectly within that tier.
Alright.
We've got Hadrudin. We got Ideo, you know. Mike, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I
think that's fair.
Aladdin. The question corner, Christian. If you want to submit your questions, there's multiple opportunities.
Now it's going to get spicy in here.
Oh, people mad.
A lot of questions about Big Mum. A lot of questions about if Oda's a hack. A lot of questions about that.
How many questions are there if Oda's a hack, Christian?
3.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Let's get into them.
First question comes in from Musi Mustaf. What happened to the back camera while you saw this episode?
We saw this episode for a little bit.
When the technology makes sense, we'll use the technology. Alright? Question. Here's a real question. Read a new chapter of German 66 where the antagonist of the comic strip. And the real fighter could be the Warrior of the Sea Sora, be a real fighter, as is possible. Is Sora, the hero of the sea, an actual character?
Either in history or in real time. That's the question.
That's it. If there's a parallel directly to the German and they're real, you would assume Sora's real, right? You would make that assumption. The question is who.
It has to be a Navy figure, surely.
I'm apparently disintegrating within the frame. I'm back.
There we go.
Glitching out.
There we go.
Fusing back within the Matrix. So we'll see what happens there. But let's continue. Is Sora gonna be relevant? Probably not.
Alright.
Probably a little tidbit.
I'm still going with the theory it's Sengoku when he was young.
Sure.
Garp
was the robot. Maybe it was Garp.
Garp was the robot.
You know, who knows? And his last question. When are we going to get some merch? What are you thinking merch? When are we get the Will Sanji get a fight merch? When are we getting Shanks of the God King merch? He wants to know when we're going to merch.
Merch, you know, we'll see what happens.
We'll think about it. Alright, we don't want to sell, you know...
Suspect materials.
You know, like other people.
Yeah.
But, you know, we don't want to get sued here, so, you know. Sure. We'll figure something out.
Definitely.
Maybe we'll get the people their merch. They're asking for it. Alright. Abu Seal has some questions for us. And they're going to get a little spicy. Right?
Alright, give it
He's
to
a
me.
little upset. How does the Iron Balloon get amnesia? I honestly do not like where Oda's going with the story. Next, he's gonna have Big Meme nerf Kaido, and that will be how Luffy defeats him. Amnesia is such a cheap tool for someone who we thought is a great rider. A little bit salty.
Now, Abu al-Silk, we see the duality of Oda in this chapter itself.
Oda giveth, Oda taketh.
Oda can do things right, and he can do things his way.
He can do things to annoy you. Alright? Now, the Iron Balloon comment, we already explained this, is stupidity. Because it's got nothing to do with that. She's lost oxygen to her brain. Water intake. Alright? Kryptonite.
Still silly, but yeah.
Whatever. It's got nothing to do with her hitting her head.
When you get to these moments in the story to get mad, just remember, Christian, the great moments that we've had.
We remember. We remember.
So this is, yeah. So.
We remember. So, as I said during the episode, I don't see why Big Mom helps Luffy in the final war. So, that's where we stand. That's where I stand on that.
Alright.
So, I don't know. Next question is still from him, and it's a big boy.
Alright.
Big boy question. Reading the manga week to week, I always thought that Luffy should have lost the Katakuri, or at least tied, and if he truly won, Oda should have made his win more obvious. However, watching the anime, especially episode 870, I came to the conclusion that Luffy's win might make more sense if you think about it in the following matters: physicality, tactfulness, intelligence, experience. All these factors, Katakuri surpasses Luffy in all those other areas. However, Luffy surpasses Katakuri in will.
Correct.
This will continue to get up, and he will continue to get up and fight no matter what, the cost. His body, physically can't, after all. It's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. If we think about the fight this way, it makes more sense, so Luffy won. What do you guys think? Who won? Now, during the days of the Katakuri fight,
it was sweaty.
You were sweaty. I was always on course. Alright?
I was
saying it's going to be a draw. Kind of was a draw, kind of wasn't a draw.
I don't know why you're throwing me under the bus. I was on board.
Eric upset that, he doesn't understand that Katakuri is going to leave the crew.
Where was I upset? I wasn't upset about the fight.
Doesn't understand Katakuri.
What are you talking about?
Katakuri's character and his will and the relationship he has with his family. Doesn't understand.
Hey man, we'll see.
Doesn't get it. Alright?
If you cop this, you're never gonna get the end of it.
But sometimes you gotta take the path of glory, which you wouldn't know anything about.
Sure.
Alright? So, yes, we've said this so many fucking times. It's not like Luffy won with will alone. He actually hit Katakuri and he grew during the fight.
Luffy has substantial speed and power.
Exactly. Significant.
And range.
Alright. Definitely range. So, Luffy still got hits in. He didn't get, whatever you want to fucking say about that. He didn't get as much hits in as Katakuri. Katakuri got more hits in. Doesn't have the stamina. Luffy got the KO.
How long has it been since Katakuri's taken a hit, Christian?
It doesn't matter how many points you get in boxing.
Yeah.
If you KO the fuck. Alright?
No.
That's what matters. Alright? No one wants to see a point victory. Everyone wants to see the KO punch. Alright? Yep. So there you go. So, yes. We came to this conclusion during the fight. And I think it's fairly obvious why Luffy won. Showing Katakuri what it means to be a respectable fighter.
Yes.
All that kind of stuff. So, there you go. Alright. Vice Admiral Strawberry has a theory for us. Now, must be a big fan of Strawberry to be called Vice Admiral Strawberry.
Interesting name.
Alright?
Strawberry doesn't really do much.
I have a theory. You may have heard something similar. Luffy fights Blackbeard and loses. Blackbeard steals Luffy's power, but somehow Luffy survives. Law Chopper, whatever. Maybe Blackbeard doesn't need to kill to take someone's devil fruit or power, and even if Luffy is immediately put on death's door, something will happen. To fix him up. So Luffy has to take another time skip to learn how to fight with no devil fruit. Maybe he trains by Shanks or someone else. Shanks is killed by Blackbeard before/during/after Luffy's training. Luffy becomes the new equivalent of Shanks and avenges him. What do you think? You don't change the major...
no.
You don't change the major power of the main character.
Yeah, why would you change...
That late in the game.
Why would you change a major scheme of your main character?
Now, during the fight, will Blackbeard have some bullshit where Luffy can't use his powers? Yes. And has to beat him with raw physicality. And brutality. Possible. During the fight, I can see this.
Okay.
Luffy permanently losing his rubber abilities. No. You just change the... It would make... It's okay. It's a theory that makes sense in logic.
Yeah.
Like, the logic is sound. But you're not thinking about the merch. You're not thinking about the marketing.
You're not thinking about the meta, Christian.
You're thinking about the meta game. That is marketing and advertisement. You don't just change the main character's power at the last minute.
Since day one that he's had.
Yeah, since day one.
Very strange.
It's very strange. I can't see it happening for that reason, but yes. It's a theory I can't really poke holes in. It's logical.
It could happen.
It's possible. If Oda's a wild man. Oda's a fucking wild man. Takes Luffy's power away and then gives him a new power.
And he has to fight emperors at this point as well.
Wild man. Absolute wild man. Alright, so... Alright, his last question. What marine rank should Kobe be post-reverie? Would he get a rank upgrade? He's a captain right now. Make him a rear admiral. Why the fuck not? It doesn't mean anything anyway.
Alright.
Well, it doesn't mean anything.
It really doesn't.
He is a rear admiral. Make him a rear admiral. Doesn't matter. Okay. The only rank that matters is admiral.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, like, vice admiral kind of matters, okay. We've got Momonga, you know. We got Strawberry.
We do got Strawberry.
I mean, vice admiral Strawberry, this guy's hyped.
Oniguma.
Good Oniguma.
Alright.
We got various other, you know, we got Chaton and Momosage. You know, the most main characters.
Yeah, the most beloved of the admirals.
Of the vice admirals. Yeah. So, you know, just make him a rear admiral. It doesn't really matter. Alright, there you go. From Phoebo Pontent. Hey, so why do you hate Aimu? I don't think he's strong or anything. I just thought his reveal was pretty cool.
There's nothing wrong with Aimu specifically. It's just that people think he's the strongest. And that's Liquid 8.
It's just like... Why? You already have two candidates for excellent endgame villains. Akainu or Blackbeard. You already have it. You don't need Aimu.
And they're significantly powerful.
We already know how strong they are. You don't need Aimu.
You don't need to raise the bar. You already have a high bar.
Exactly.
You don't need to raise it.
Even more.
Yes.
The strongest man on the planet.
And then we can talk about themes and then what does Celestial Dragons mean and etc. Christian.
Exactly. So, that's why we don't like
Aimu prejudged. Aimu victim of prejudice, Christian. And fan theories.
Yeah, you know, classic, like, we don't like fucking Kaguya from Naruto. We hate that shit.
No, absolutely not.
The secret mastermind villain.
Would you say that's unacceptable?
Oh, it's definitely unacceptable.
Okay.
Because that was clearly used to get rid of Madara.
For no reason.
For no reason. Because Madara's too strong, we have to get rid of him. Alright?
You potentially made an even stronger villain.
No, because Kaguya doesn't know how to fight.
That's true.
Just knows how to spam jutsus, apparently.
Right.
But let's not talk about Naruto, because we're not here for that.
It's irrelevant.
It's kind of irrelevant, yeah. So, why do we hate Aimu? It annoys us.
Yes.
Do I actually really hate him? No. He's kind of done nothing, and we don't really know what his character is.
I can't even see his design.
So he's just
nothing to talk about.
He's just a big fat question mark. If you want to put a question mark as the strongest man in the verse, something wrong with your head.
You do that. You
right?
do you.
Alright? You're strange.
Next question.
Next question. From Jose. Or known as Joes.
Yes.
For people out there. Do you think Garp was once saved by Marines when he was little, and now he thinks he is someone in their debt? That's why he chose to stay as a Marine, even though he knows it's corrupt, along with the world government. Why is Garp a beast of a character and a fighter? His mind and heart must be but has been torn thinking about whether letting Ace get executed or saving him. Do I think he has some sort of backstory with the Navy? Probably.
It has to do with probably has to do with his constitution of saving people from pirates, bad experience with pirates.
Sure, I don't see why not. Garp, I don't see why Garp
protecting the innocent. I believe Garp when he wants to protect the innocent. Exactly. I don't believe Hannibal.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Garp, yeah, I think it's possible. Why not? Why not?
Right.
I mean, he is a conflicted character.
We saw that confliction in Marineford. He doesn't
give a fuck still. You know,
he gave a fuck in
By
Marineford.
the way, the Reverie, he doesn't give a fuck. He's still laughing. He's still having a good time.
Yeah.
And he doesn't let it get to him that bad.
Yeah.
He's happy that Luffy's getting fucked up by Empress.
He thinks it's funny.
So, Garp, strange man. Moving on to more questions. I mean, look at all these questions.
Alright.
Please limit it to one question per person. You know? I have to struggle with all these papers.
Must be hard.
It is.
At least it's not
double-sided this week, because that's AIDS. Alright. From Return the Stab. Still loving the sandboard. Christian, you absolute man. I get that the tiers are laid out, but how is Rayleigh in the same tier as Luffy when he casually smacked Luffy around in his strongest form? Come on, give my boy the respect he deserves. No, he has the respect he deserves, and that's in his tier, and he will stay in his tier until there's more evidence. Anime filler evidence that we already knew what he could do. That's not a new feat.
Alright.
Not a new feat. Alright? Not a new feat. When we get the new feats, come talk to me. We got
no comment on the situation.
Alright? What's the question here? Alright, he wasn't saying nice. Eric, nice job with the Reverie. The backlash was a bit much. We would agree. Question. Who is your favorite One Piece character that you never expect to see again? Never expect to see again.
Crocodile.
We're seeing Crocodile again. That's not an answer.
Yes, it is.
Eneru. Because when the fuck do we see Eneru?
But he's not a favorite character.
What do you mean?
He's one of your favorite characters.
Well, who's a favorite One Piece character that you will never expect to see again?
Bon Clay.
We'll see him again. Will Mingo escape?
Alright.
He has a debt to him. Who knows?
Senor Pink.
Senor Pink. That's a good answer.
Alright, there you go.
Maybe we'll see him in the cover page. Yeah. Alright. From Andre.
I suspect he's going to be upset, Christian.
Maybe.
Or perhaps it's too early.
I don't think he is upset. Okay. I don't think he is upset. Alright. From my man Andre. Do you think Fukurokoju's ears have anything to do with her nails? I keep saying that his design has everything to do with Wano. But those ears, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, Sanji's dad is the Gorosei because he has blonde hair.
I mean, the way to get those ears is you just put weight in your ears. It's not like it's a fucking trait.
Also, they're designed of gods, so...
Yeah.
That's more of a trait of Buddhism and
things like that. It's a design choice. I don't think it has to do with some sort of secret...
They're not brothers.
Secret race of...
Long-eared.
We know NL's a Bilkin.
Yeah.
So, like, his race is unknown.
Okay.
We know where he's from. So, is he a secret Skypian? Secret Bilkin?
I mean, he's from Wano, though.
I mean, maybe there's some secret past there. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just a design choice.
Everyone always looking for now.
I mean, maybe he'll turn up, maybe he won't. Alright. Also, what do you think of Page One's hybrid design? We talked about that in the chapter.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool design.
Tattoo's weird, but pretty cool.
Yeah. He really likes it, right? And I hope we get to see a bit more of the fight. What is Oda going to do with Big Mom's character now? Really curious to see. I mean, we talked about that at length.
Yeah.
But he's curious, he's not angry. Curiosity is better than anger. Alright?
He's angry when the fights get skipped, though.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'll go there. Let's see if we can find Andre again. No, I didn't put it in because it's not a question. Alright? Yeah. Not a question.
I'm sure you'll get the rest of the fight, Andre. Just patience.
You'll get it. Alright, relax. From Glam. Why is Eric mad? I mean, we went through that.
Yes.
Alright, Glam? You could have assumed we would have talked about that when we talked about the chapter. Alright?
That's true.
That's a wasted question. Wasted question. Alright, next question. Also from Graham. Do you like to do couplets being able to fuse?
We assumed they fused.
I mean, I made it as a meme when it happened.
I legitimately thought they fused. Because that's the only reason where this man came out. He's not the secret commander. Alright?
Okay. So, it's fine. It's an interesting fruit. Would it be cool to see the actual transformation? But, you know, we just get it in databook form. From Hyel. And he's got 3 questions for us. This is last week's questions. Yeah, these are last week's questions. We can skip this.
It'd be funny if all these questions are last week.
They're not.
They're
not. We talked about a Big Mom situation.
Alright.
From OG Perps. Can we revisit the power scale for Rayleigh? No. Next question.
Alright. Could you had enough of the
I already got that fucking question. You don't get it. Alright? From Plane 49. Who are the top 5 sweatiest characters in One Piece? And that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Number 1 is the man himself. Okay. Number 2 has to be Law.
Yes.
Number 1, Alkainu. Number 2, Law. Now, I feel like Usopp has to be on that list somewhere.
Usopp has to be on the list somewhere.
He has to be somewhere on the list.
Talk to me about Sengoku. Talk to me about Momonga.
Sengoku's retired now, so now he's not sweaty.
Okay.
He's extremely relaxed. Who is the sweat? I know Usopp has to be on that list somewhere. I mean, we've got the first 2 spots covered. Easy.
Momonga? He's sweaty a lot.
He is sweaty every time we see him. But I don't know if he deserves a spot on the list.
Well, you gotta bring up a few more characters then.
Alright, how about... I mean, Orochi's pretty sweaty. Nervous about the fucking ghosts and shit like that.
But we saw his confident act in front
No.
of CP0.
It has to be. It has to be Montor.
Montor is sweaty, that's true.
Sweaty. Number 3, Montor.
Yep.
Number 4, and I think number 5 is Usopp.
Okay.
Maybe number 4, Chopper. Number 5, Usopp. Chopper always sweaty.
He's crying a lot. I don't know about sweat. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
What about Nami, Christian?
Well, this is the sweatiest
man.
We say the sweatiest man on the planet.
Okay.
So it has to be all men, by definition. So
I still think Momonga's pretty fucking sweaty.
Oh, you would put Momonga at 4.
Yeah.
And we'll put Usopp at 5.
So the list, Christian.
Alkainu number 1.
Yes.
Law number 2.
Yes.
Number 3, Montor. Number 4, Momonga. Number 5, Usopp.
There we go. The sweatiest man on the planet.
Characters. Top 5 sweatiest characters. There you go.
There we go.
Next question. From Tamin Aziz. What do you think about this? I guess it's a theory. Judge and Vegapunk were once working together, and Vegapunk knew how to implement Kizaru's laser to pacifistas. So what if invisibility of the Raid Suit came from Absalon's Devil Fruit? Now we assume this because of the lineage factor.
But
the splicing of genes.
Law tells us how the suit works. It projects the background. So it's more
that's how camouflage works. That's how actual camouflage works in nature.
But the fruit doesn't
could do the same
like
thing. Could do the same thing.
Make things clear. Doesn't reflect the background.
It's the same effect.
But it's not though. 2 different effects, Christian. One's scientific. One's magic. Alright?
Okay. Both have the same effect though.
Sure.
So, yeah.
But the lineage factor comes into play, definitely. You know, chameleon shit, etc.
I'm pretty sure there's something about that in the actual manga. About Vegapunk learning the lasers and then Frankie learning the lasers of Vegapunk to incorporate in his, design.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much spot on with Kizaru. I don't know. It might be canon. I'm not sure. Although it's like an almost confirmed theory for the pacifistas.
Deep, Christian. That's deep shit.
There's got to be some deep shit somewhere. Yeah, and Judge with the lineage factor. We know he worked on that. Yeah. Yep. We know he worked with Vegapunk. I think it's plausible. I'll give it the plausible. From Julie P. Also, do you agree that both Nami and Robin have to unlock their observation skills if Sanji keeps his raid suit? Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have to be on the lookout.
I mean, Nami already has.
I mean, you're gonna hear Sanji sweaty in the corner. All right, he's not gonna stay quiet.
He's not gonna stay quiet, but Nami already has armor haki, as we've seen multiple times when she hits Luffy.
Pre-time skip.
Pre-time skip. Fist of love.
That's a feat.
Now, can she sense Sanji's, aura?
No, she senses Sanji's aura, definitely.
She's gonna sense that aura. So I think they're fine. I think they're fine.
I think Robin won't care.
Does Robin care? I
don't think Robin ever cares. Nami...
Is Robin the coolest character? Look at the sweatiest characters.
Robin never.
Robin? It has to go Robin then Jinbei. That's the list. The coolest characters.
The coolest characters.
People who never sweaty.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so no, I think they're gonna sense that aura.
I don't think Robin cares. Nami usually does the beating for Robin.
They're gonna sense that depraved aura.
Yes.
That's gonna be fine. Alright? Next question from the same person. Do you think that if Judge lineage factor modification would have met through with Sanji, would his hair be black? Would his hair be black if the modifications actually worked?
Nah.
Nah? What do you mean, nah?
The other kid's hair didn't change.
No, like the drug modification in the womb. Would his hair be black? Surely it would.
But his shirt was yellow. And his scarf's yellow.
Because he has yellow hair.
I don't know the...
Judge doesn't want to ruin the aesthetic.
The colour scheme, Christian. I don't know what Judge is thinking with these colour schemes, right? He's got pink... Red, blue, green, and then black.
He's the Yellow Ranger.
I guess he might be gold or yellow.
Exactly.
All right.
So
the Garuda.
Yellow.
I don't know the situation of the German 66 color scheme.
But
apparently, Sanji looks like that in the comic. So.
But he's an invisible man, so you never see him in the comic.
Maybe, I don't know what the situation is in the comic either. I haven't seen the comic.
Exactly. So, yeah.
But, like, Law knows what the suit is, so it has to be drawn in the comic.
At some point.
Yeah. It can't be invisible.
You would assume his hair would be black.
Yeah.
Just because of the color scheme shit. So, yeah. Next question from Shaggy Howard. How do you think the immortality operation of Lord's Devil Fruit will be used in the story? It won't.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's not being used. It's just a fucking plot point for Mingo because he wanted the fruit.
Yeah.
It's not being used. I mean, if it is being used, it's used to revive someone from death. And he died in return. That's how it's going to be used.
Okay.
So it could be used to make someone immortal. Because then we've got an immortal character running around. And is that worse than amnesia? An immortal character running around. If Luffy becomes immortal, is that worse?
What if it's an immortal prison, Christian?
That you can never escape.
Yes. As final punishment.
I mean, Kaido needs to go down in
we don't need immortality, right? We don't need time, we don't need immortality, we don't need amnesia.
But we have mainly...
We have two of those things, alright? So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Next question from Badger. How many times will Sanju use the raid suit to peep in this arc? At least once. Some sort of bath scene.
At least 3 times.
3 times.
A lot.
Once in the bath scene. In the spring. There's got to be some
he's got to use it quite a lot.
It's Wano. There has to be some sort of bath hot spring situation.
There's girls everywhere, Christian. It's over. Sanji's going to be doing that most of the arc.
I don't know about that.
Look forward to it.
From Jekko D Dragon. What do you think about the theory that it's 6 days to the Fire Festival and it was 6 days after which Big Mom went on a hunger rampage on Albath? So basically, there isn't any food in Wano. Big Mom will start rampaging on Onigashima during the war.
Shoot me in the face if Big Mom goes on another hunger rampage.
We're not about to have amnesia and then a rampage.
Uncontrollable amnesia, Christian. Ridiculous.
Please, not another rampage.
2 plot points merged together.
At least amnesia is a new concept. As a concept, he has to use.
It's different.
If there was another rampage,
absolutely not. And again,
why are we still here? Just to suffer.
That's what's gonna happen if there's another rampage.
Also, it needs to be a very specific item for Big Mom to go on a hunger rampage, right?
Which you've talked about a lot of times before.
Don't get confused.
With just general hunger.
Yes.
Alright, don't get confused. Alright. What you got on a hunger rampage in the war? Meh. I don't know.
Can we see Big Mom at like full power once? Like fight something?
I mean, having amnesia doesn't mean you're not at full power.
Oh.
I mean, she doesn't have Zeus.
Talking about her, he's talking about her abilities. We don't know.
From Avery Green. Do you think Sanji's raid suit makes him invulnerable to haki techniques? Would this make Sanji broken as heck?
No, now, it doesn't work as the same way as the Devil Fruit. So...
I don't know why you wrote heck when it's perfectly legal to swear on the show.
Yes.
We say all kinds of heinous shit. Alright? So, you can swear. But, is this the thing I was talking about with Shiryu? The clear fruit?
No, because it doesn't make him clear. He's just reflecting the background, so he's still there.
But, does that help people with future sight? As I said before as well. Because you see the future, you see nothing. What's that going to help you with? Nothing.
You might see the
Exactly. So, maybe. Don't think so, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine. Now, does page 1 even have Haki? Does he even need
I haven't seen Haki.
He just beats shit with his fucking overpowered physical strength.
This man is huge.
He's massive, he's powerful, he's durable.
Yeah.
And we've already talked about how that's a bad combination.
Christian. I thought page 1 was going to get absolutely obliterated.
No, because apparently living up to the hype of the name.
Alright.
Of Toby Roper. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Alright, next question from Son D. Lollipop. What do you think will be the effect on the world once the borders of Wano were opened? Will there be massive change in Wano after it?
Nah.
There has to be to make this fucking plot point relevant.
Well, the country will be healthy and everyone will be fed and everything will be happy. Nothing major will change.
But the world government involvement, maybe they invade.
We're not going to see it though. We're not going to see it. Like,
yeah.
The world government's going to be busy with the impending war.
Will all the races gather at Wano because they're allowed in? Will there be trade? Sure.
By the time the Navy gets to it, there's not going to be a Navy left.
We all know it's going to be Luffy's territory by the end of Wano.
Yes.
Making him an actual emperor. Because apparently you need territory. Alright?
Apparently.
So, there you go. Well, the border opening actually has to mean something. You know? Maybe it's like people are allowed to leave Wano.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Alright, last question last page of questions. Or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say here. Right? I read so many questions I'm going insane. Alright? From Fanboy Sims. Hello guys. What do you think? Where is Big Mom's crew now? Personally, I think that Smoothie and her squad will appear in Ebisu Town. There's a chance for us to see Zoro getting captured. Lol. Where's the rest of the crew? Bottom of the...
They're going to be trying to get up that waterfall.
Okay. They're going to lose Big Mom. They don't know where she is. All that kind of stuff.
They won't reunite for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. Where's Big Mom's crew now? Yeah, at the bottom of the waterfall. Assumably.
Okay.
You know, unless they're all dead. You know. Next question. From R.T365. Alright? He's out there every day. Alright? Do you think the raid suit will be a permanent power for Sanji? If the Straw Hats modify it, yes.
Yes. If the Straw Hats modify it, it will be.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
After that statement, yeah. He'll pull it out when he needs to pull it out. It's fine. From Kamram Sarak. What active Wano do you think German 66/Jinbei plotlines will be reintroduced? What kind of modification do you think Frank and Usopp will make to the stealth black suit? Alright, first question. German 66 and Jinbei. When are they coming back in the story?
Jinbei soon. The German 66 doesn't need to be in the arc.
But, well, the theory is that Big Mom has captured both of them and they're on the ship.
Like, if I was Big Mom, you'd just murder them.
But she's using them as pawns to lure out Luffy.
Perhaps.
So, they're probably free now. Jinbei saved them. They're in the water. They're going up the waterfall. Who knows?
Alright.
Will they appear to... Well, Jinbei's definitely appearing to Fishman Karate someone.
Yes.
When Straw Hat's in danger. As usual. As that's what he does.
Yes.
Germa, I don't even know if they're in the arc. It'll be a good force for the the war. Having those.
Maybe we'll see the German mech arrive.
German mech, having the brothers there, it would be good fighting force for them. So, yeah. What kind of modifications will Frankie Doosan make? Get rid of the pads. Put a straw hat logo on it.
On the belt.
On the belt.
And the earpieces.
Sure. Change the 66 to 56. Mugiwara. Classic.
Number? Yeah, okay.
The number, Mugiwara number shit.
On the headphones, 56.
Send it to 56 or straw hat logo.
We've got a nice little straw hat logo belt going on.
Give him a straw hat and make him straw hat man.
Give him a straw hat.
Yeah.
Alright. Hairstyle?
Hairstyle, he's got a hat on, it doesn't matter.
Alright.
So, that's what he should look like. Straw hat man.
There you go.
There you go. And that is all the questions this week. We got through it.
Keep sending questions in. We'll tell you when it's too much. Yeah, Not yet.
Please limit it to one question per episode, so everyone gets in. All right. Otherwise, we're gonna start culling. I don't want to cull.
We want to answer the people's questions.
We want to answer the people's questions, but remember, there's always next week.
Yes.
You can always ask questions next week. All right. Don't have to ask me 50 questions.
Now, Christian, surely if you get this far through the video, you subscribe, you like.
Yes.
Perhaps even you share.
I mean, it can't not help us.
Live streams, planning. Figuring it out. We're thinking.
What are we thinking? Because I don't even know.
Wednesday for us / Tuesday for America.
No.
Late night. It'd be night on Tuesdays.
10 o'clock for us. What?
Yeah, 10 o'clock for them at night. So like,
it's like
3
2,
in the
3.
afternoon
Okay.
for us.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
We might do a situation where
But what are we gonna do on the stream?
Just talk. It's gonna be a community stream, Christian. We talk to the people. We engage with the community. Now,
by we, do you mean you?
No, I mean both. Because we could do it as in, one of us is looking at the camera. We have the second screen on.
Okay.
While I'm, monitoring the chat, looking at donations.
Okay.
Reading the chat, see what's going on in the chat, funnel it to you while you focus on, talking to people in the Discord.
It's a two-man operation.
Two-man operation. And it could actually run well, Christian, because you have 2 men.
Okay.
That's a possibility. Let us know the correct time for the people. Now, obviously, we can't do, what do you want us to do, alright?
Do we know what our main demographic is? It's America, right?
It's America by overwhelming, but even America has stupid time zones.
That's true. You got Central, you got mountain time,
Central
you got
time,
East Coast, you got West Coast.
Nonsense.
Well, just have one Central time like
Some
China.
states don't have, daylight savings.
It's a shit show.
It's a mess, alright?
Yeah.
So, we'll get that sorted. We'll have more engaged with the community. That's what the people want, Christian.
Yes, definitely. I mean, we've seen it with the questions. All right.
Yes.
So there we go.
Mr. Mulger next week.
Have your questions ready for him?
Yes.
Because he has a lot of spicy hot takes.
And his fans
are coming in strong.
Are rampant. All right.
I mean, I'll tell him straight.
His fans looking to defend him. He has got a lot of good fans. All right.
We need our fans to come into that comment section.
It's not gonna be a war, Christian.
It might be.
He's a reasonable man with reasonable ideas.
I might spark a war.
Christian's looking to spark a war at any point.
All right. I'm just saying.
That's enough for this week, Christian.
We've
got a chapter next week. Huzzah!
Are we finally back on schedule?
Ah, please.
Is the pain over?
Why are we still here?
Is the pain?
Just to suffer.
January was brutal, Christian, but we're in February now. We should be on schedule, right?
Exactly.
We should be getting 4 chapters and then a break.
Yes. Shanks is Go King.
Shanks is Go King.